Holy City Center Radio. It is episode 73, and I am your host, Christian Sanger. Today is January 18th, 2023. How are you all doing? Good? Good. I hope so. Hope your week has got off to a good start. Perhaps you were off on Monday, so you're only a couple days into the week. We've had some big stories, as always, and some smaller kind of fun things that we'll share as well. If you are kind of re-entering into Holy City Center Radio, I'm trying to do 3 episodes a week now, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, just trying to talk about the biggest stories. I enjoyed the once a week format, with an interview and commentary and talking and all that. But it just felt like there's a lot of stories that I couldn't really talk about or cover in a timely manner. So this seemed like a natural thing to switch to. So I hope you're enjoying it. Please give me feedback, Christian at holycitycenter.com. I'd be happy to hear from all of you. So without any further ado, let's jump into the stories. First up, former U.S. Congressman Arthur Ravenel Jr., who, of course, is the namesake of the iconic bridge that connects downtown Charleston to Mount Pleasant, died on Monday. This was confirmed by multiple people, including members of his family. He was 95 years old. The reason the bridge is named after him, besides being a longtime, politician, and we'll go over some of his roles he's had here in South Carolina, he was also instrumental in securing funding for the bridge, which opened back in 2005. He had a very lengthy political career. This included time as a state senator, state representative, and member of the Charleston County School Board. In addition to that, he was also a U.S. Marine Corps veteran, and he's a Charleston native. We have a lot of people, myself included, who have moved here and have lived here for a while, but there are still plenty of natives here, and he was a true Charleston native. He was born here in March 29th, 1927. He's also a graduate of the College of Charleston. He graduated back in 1950. He served in Congress from 1987 to 1995. So again, longtime South Carolina politician, Arthur Ravenel Jr., namesake of the bridge that everyone is very familiar with here in Charleston, died at the age of 95 on Monday. Unfortunately, we lost another big name in Charleston since the last episode. Martin Perlmutter, longtime director of Jewish studies at the College of Charleston, died at 79 years old. He died early on January 16th, which was Monday. So in addition to being the longtime director of CofC's Jewish Studies program, he is also known for helping transform the school from this small college into a nationally recognized institution. He was a philosophy professor, his wife Jerry, a public school teacher. They both came to Charleston back in 1979. He joined this is according to the Post and Courier, he joined a small philosophy department, eventually became the chairman in 1983, and then quickly built it up from there. In 1991, he was asked to take over or retake over the Jewish Studies program. It was kind of still in its early days back then, and he really took it to another level. He had a really impressive career overall, but especially here in Charleston. I recommend checking out the Post and Courier article that I'll have linked in the show notes. He was well known in this area. And unfortunately, we lost him at 79. The cause of death, according to his family, was cancer. And again, I recommend reading the article in the show notes. He did a lot for the college and the Charleston area. Quite an impressive career. All right, we're moving on. Valentine's Day is coming up. So we're starting to see some restaurants and other businesses starting to announce, meals or, date night ideas. And a popular program is coming back, Ohm Radio, which is 96.3 on your FM dial, who is, if you're not familiar, they have all sorts of local programming. They're a nonprofit organization. They try to keep everything Charleston focused. For the last few years, they have done this great Valentine's event, and they're going to be doing it again. They will be offering singing telegram deliveries on Valentine's Day, so you can surprise a loved one with an in-person musical performance of a love song sung by a local musician or multiple musicians. And that is pretty much throughout the Charleston area. You can get details through them. They will deliver these Monday, February 14th, of course, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So you have a few different options this year. You can choose any song for Ohm to just play on air, like a typical dedication. You can do that when they do their Valentine's Day live hour. It can include a shout out to whomever you like. They are also offering you the chance to order a digital video performance that will be sent straight to your loved one. They also have a list of songs that you can choose from, and then they will go and perform live for your sweetheart or whoever you would like to send that to. And this year, for the first time, they're also offering the option for you to choose your own song. You don't have to choose from the list that they already have. That way, it's a little bit more personal if you have a song that is specific between you and your partner. So you can also do that as well. Proceeds from all of the sales, regardless of which one you choose, will go back to Ohm Radio, which is Charleston's first commercial-free, listener-supported, and community-focused radio station. So you're helping support a organization that is very, very focused on Charleston and just trying to shine a light on all things local. You can get more details on their website as well as the link in the show notes. And finally, something close to my heart. If anybody knows me, they know how much I love ice cream. It's my dessert of choice. Um, People ask, what's your guilty pleasure? I have a million of them, but ice cream is number one. I mean, you can't beat it. It's the best. And on Saturday, February 4th, Jeni's Splendid Ice Cream, which is on King Street. Of course, it's an Ohio-based chain that's been here for a few years. They are going to be bringing back a celebration that Jeni's has been doing. This will be the 7th year, the annual Ice Cream for Breakfast Day celebration. It starts bright and early at 9 a.m. on Saturday, February 4th, which, yes, is Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. So I did this last year with them. They released a limited edition ice cream maple soaked pancakes. It was delicious, and they will be bringing it back this year for this specific day. It's so good. I normally, don't go this deep into like a press release, but just listen to this. It includes fluffy pancake bites, that you can find swirled in salted butter and real Vermont maple syrup ice creams. I mean, come on. It was so good. I'm hungry right now. I should not have recorded this until I had my dinner, but in any event, the ice cream will be available again for a limited time, specifically for Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, which is pretty great. Also, early birds can get the coffee mug. The first 50 Splendid Rewards members, so they have a membership reward program. If you're one of the first 50 in line on the King Street location, you will receive a limited edition Ice Cream for Breakfast Day mug. They are also going to give away a free year of ice cream if you take a selfie in your pajamas. Details for that are on the show links, as I've mentioned before, or you can go to Jeni's website as well. In addition to that, they're going to have kids' activities, balloons, games, all sorts of fun things going on. As I said, they kick off at 9 a.m. It will go until noon on Saturday, February 4th. Should be a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the ice cream last year. I may have to set my alarm to do it again. Quick show. That's it for this Wednesday. I hope you all have a great week. Only a few more days to go into the weekend already. Wondering what plans do you all have? I don't think I have any plans for the weekend itself. We'll see. I may be going to some comedy shows this week. I'll be sure to keep you posted on that. Um, I did forget to mention in the last episode, I did go to the North Charleston Performing Arts Center this past Friday to see Taylor Tomlinson. She is a stand-up comedian. Show was great. Had a blast. I went with a friend of mine. She also really enjoyed the show. I've seen. I don't think it was a full special, but Taylor Tomlinson was on like one of those Netflix things where they show multiple comedians. I think they do they break it up into episodes basically, so it's not like a full hour set. But she was really funny in that. I've heard her on podcasts, and she is definitely a rising star. I mean, she's in some ways already a star in that world. But as far as being like nationally known, like she's just below that level. Like she's just starting to break through, or she's going to become one of the bigger names in comedy. It was a lot of fun. The show was good. Had a blast. I might be going to some more comedy shows here in the future. We've got a lot coming to Charleston. I'll be sure to let you know what I think. But I recommend checking out holycitycenter.com/events to see everything that's going on in town. But there are a lot of fun shows that are coming to the area, whether it's comedy, music, or otherwise. So definitely go check it out. With that, I also have to say thank you to Lindsay Marie Collins, who produces each and every episode of this podcast through LMC Sound System. She also has a really great podcast, F&B Radio, that you should go download immediately. Another person that you should download all of their work, that's Tyler Boone, who provides music, in each and every episode of Holy City Center Radio. I've been revisiting some of his tracks. I haven't listened to him in a while, so I've been pulling those up on Spotify, and I've really been enjoying listening to that again, so I recommend you do the same. I also have to say thank you to each and every one of you who listens to these episodes. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe. That helps me. It also makes sure you don't miss any episodes either. You can leave reviews on certain platforms. Please do that as well. You can also help out by going to holycitycenter.com/shop, pick up some merchandise, or go to patreon.com/holycitycenter. That is it for this edition. As I mentioned, I hope you have a good rest of your week. I will talk to you all on Friday. Until then, good night and good luck.